What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's your guy Q, the movie collector, here again, back with another video review. So on today's review video, sorry, kind of screwed that up. But anyway, gotta keep it rolling, people. Gotta keep it rolling. But yeah, on today's review, I'm gonna be talking about a Criterion pickup that I picked up completely blind, as most Criterion pickups that I get, because they're at an amazing price point during the Barnes and Noble sale, and I saw the people that were in this film, and it really intrigued me. So I said I gotta pick this up. And this movie came out in '89, so good year for movies. I think in my CLZ movies app, '89 is one of the years where I've got a lot of movies in that time that year. So, but I picked up Gus Van Sant's Drugstore Cowboy. So yeah, this film, man. I sat down, watched this during the laundry day. That's the perfect time for me to watch anything that's Criterion related or Vinegar Syndrome related. I just love watching films during the laundry day, so they're great for pastimes. But yeah, this movie. So it follows Matt Dillon's character. He is a drug addict. He's addicted to all kinds of drugs and everything. And the movie kicks off with them devising a scheme to go inside a local pharmacy and just steal meds, just steal a bunch of meds and get them home, take them and also sell them as well. Um, Kelly Lynch plays as Matt Dillon's girlfriend. I would say this is one of those roles where her role was particularly like as a strong character, if you will. But they're also accompanied by their friends, which is James LeGros' character and a very young Heather Graham. Heather Graham was in this film too. So, but yeah, it follows their journey of just trying to search for the more medications and stuff. And you got James Remar's character, which he's also in this film. He plays as a what do you call that kind of a cop? Is it a narc? He plays a detective anyway. That he's arrested Matt Dillon's character before plenty of times, and he's trying to bust him again because he knows that there was a gang of people that hit up a local pharmacy for medication. But that whole scheme, they completely thought it out. And Gus Van Sant, the way he directed this film, he even incorporates elements of like especially when Matt Dillon's character, he's like completely high. He's really doing a great job of really showing that. He shows like, cows and medications and things floating around about. I just thought it was a very well shot film. But yeah, it follows the whole gang as they move from one location to another. And there's some very funny moments. There's some really really sad moments in this film as well, and it just ultimately becomes a story of a guy overcoming his addiction. So it's a really really solid film. I recommend anyone that's into films like that to check this out. But yeah, this is definitely a worthy watch. So what did I think? Let's see. It also came with a host of different special features as well. So you get the 4K, which is also I think is it Dolby Vision? I'm not seeing it on here. Yeah, I think this is one of those weird ones that they do that doesn't have Dolby Vision on here. At least I'm not seeing it. Let me see if it says it on the disc. But anyway, you get the 4K and you get a Blu-ray as well in this. And then you also get a host of special features, which you'll see there. Let me pull it back some. See if you guys see it. Focus. There you go. If you guys want to pause that, you can check it out right there. But yeah, you get, let's see here. You get an audio commentary featuring Van Sant and Matt Dillon. You get the making of Drugstore Cowboy, featuring interviews with Van Sant and members of the cast and crew, new interviews with Yeoman and actor Kelly Lynch, deleted scenes, a trailer, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, plus an essay by author and screenwriter John Raymond. I didn't dive too deep into the special features. The one that I watched because I knew it was one of the newer ones on here was the interview with Kelly Lynch, which she talks about um, at that time period, at her beginnings anyway, from being a model and transitioning into being an actress. And then she talks about her own struggles with addiction too, and how well that Gus Van Sant shot this movie and the vision that he had for this film. I thought it was a really good sit down interview from her because she hasn't really been in anything in quite some time. But yeah, that was a good watch. But let's talk about the 4K. I thought honestly for this being a first time watch, this movie looked great. I mean, what can I say? I mean, no, I don't remember whether or not if it actually had Dolby Vision HDR or just normal HDR10. I'm gonna have to look at that after the facts. But I thought it looked pretty good. I really did. I honestly thought it was a solid transfer. Criterion, I know a lot of people like to say they do a lot of hit and misses with their 4K transfers, but I'll be honest with you guys, every transfer I've ever seen from Criterion has been pretty good. It's been really, really good. I have no complaints. And this one here is also a part of that list. I thought it looked fantastic. The audio, let's see here. What did you get in here as far as the audio? You get an uncompressed stereo soundtrack. So it isn't any surround sound. You got all front heavy sound on this one, which I even think still it sounded fantastic. And don't let anybody tell you a good stereo track is a good audio track, really great stuff. But yeah, if the sale is still ongoing and you're into, stuff like this, highly recommend this movie. It's a really, really great watch. But yeah, I enjoyed this. I'm glad to have this in my collection. And if you don't get it during this sale, highly recommend you guys get it during the next sale. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you guys actually follow my review so far. I don't put out rating scales because I don't believe in rating movies. Movies are what they are. You either enjoy them or you hate them. So, but yeah, that does it for the review today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe below. Let me know what you guys think. I want to hear your thoughts. If you guys have seen this movie, I'd like to hear your perspective on it below in the comments. And I would definitely appreciate that. But until next time, I will chat with you guys later. Peace.